Field House for our third game here on the OH Report of the Barn Ball Classic between the Jackson Polar Bears and Olentangy Liberty Patriots. We're due for a good one here at the home of the Smithies. We'll be back after a few quick messages.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Tip-off. Ball first goes to
Color commentator and camera operator. A little bit of dual action for Jonathan as Patriots start with the ball. So they try and get it down low early. That one's knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, just coming out of the gates, these are the two biggest schools playing at this competition this weekend, and we're going to see some nice back and forth, real quick action from these two sides.
Your starters for Liberty: Sarah Jenks, a senior; Elle O'Brien, a senior; Addie Piles, a junior; Allie Fisher, a sophomore; and Anna Bodie, a junior. We'll get into Jackson's starting lineup in a moment here. It's currently Bodie on the outside, gives it up to Fisher at the top of the key. Aggressive defense from Jackson, who takes it away. Here's a fast break opportunity. Wisely slow it up. Ashley Helle, number 23, who got that steal. She was the MVP in the game here last year, a 30-27 overtime victory, as there's Maddie Lepley from the left wing. Knocks down the first three-pointer of the game.
Yeah, nice open look. Not afraid to take the shot despite being a couple feet behind that three-point line.
Left wing, everybody driving. Allie Fisher kicks it out to the right corner. Elle O'Brien too strong. Rebound by Ashley Helle, who pushes it ahead. Ashland Jackson has won 12 of their last 14 season openers. There's a pull-up jumper. That's good for Talia Russell.
Yeah, you could just kind of tell how she was warming up before this one, that she's going to be one of those quick, shifty guards for them. Great mid-range looking jumper.
And a player to watch out for at that first three-pointer, Maddie Lepley, who gets a block there. She comes in with the 910 career points. She's well on her way to 1,000. So there's another block for Jackson. Top of the key, Lepley has it on the left wing. She drives. She'll kick it out. There's Russell on the right wing. Three-pointer bouncing around up over the backboard. That'll be out of bounds.
Yeah, nice looking shot. Just not able to quite execute it and get the basket. They've been shooting it pretty well here early. Got to see one miss a little bit.
Both these teams last year were district champions. Olentangy Liberty was the regional semifinal runner-ups, as Massillon Jackson was the regional final runner-ups. Ball in the right corner right now. It's a nice bounce pass down low, turn around, fire out to the corner. That one off the mark. And a Bodie on the glass for Liberty. Offensive rebound. Still an opportunity. There's a nice drive, kick out to the corner. Here's Sarah Jenks. She'll knock down the corner three-pointer.
Yeah, that's all you really need if you're Liberty. You're a good three-point shooting team. Just need to see one go through.
Starts it off. Lepley has it now on the right wing. 5-3 game. A little under 3 minutes in, as there's a quick triple from the top of the key. No good. Rebound and in. Ava Corey with some second chance points.
Yeah, great job there by Jackson. Just getting in on the glass, crashing it early, putting some pressure on those bigs for the Patriots.
Bodie pull-up jumper from the left corner, rims out. Talia Russell fights through some contact for the rebound, gives it up to Ava Corey, who's pushing. See, Pizer gives it up to Russell, driving towards the right wing, turn around, kick out. Now in the right corner, thought about it for a second, gives it up. She'll fire, and a Bodie, Maddie Piles knocks down a triple.
Yeah, you can't leave anybody open here in this game. Everybody out on the floor pretty much can shoot it either way.
I apologize once again. That was actually Ashley Helle, our last year's MVP. My apologies there. But 10 points early for Jackson, 4 different scorers. There's nice active hands from Corey. Knock it out of bounds.
And despite the high scoring stretch here, it just kind of really to start out this game, there's been good defense played. A couple drives cut off with some help defense, but good passing as well has really helped both teams out early on. Jackson just hitting more shots right now.
I want to highlight Maddie Lepley again, coming in with 910 points. That's currently 5th place on Jackson's all-time scoring list. That one knocked out of bounds. Jackson steals a possession. And an early timeout. Olentangy Liberty. It's Jackson out to an early 10-3 lead. Jonathan, what's stuck out to you so far?
So far, just both teams executing. Of course, it's the opening game of the year, so you're kind of just wondering how everyone's going to gel at this point. Get out of those scrimmages. You've got an opportunity to do the real thing here in a neutral site game. Get some top competition to start out and just kind of get an idea of where you're at. And so far, shooting the basketball, Jackson's had the edge. Patriots still executing pretty well, just only 3 points on the board to show.
This is Jackson's 4th year here at the Barn Ball Classic. They are 2-1 coming into this matchup with Olentangy Liberty, and this is their first ever matchup against Olentangy Liberty, and Jackson has faced 4 teams from the Columbus area, and they're 4-0 in those matchups, so they're trying to make it 5-0 to win here over Olentangy Liberty. Russell across court to Corey. Lepley gives it up. Russell, left wing three-pointer near the corner off the front iron. Rebound by Kaylee Wallace, who checks in for Olentangy Liberty. She gets it down at the block. Quick pass out to the corner. Bodie drives. Oh, nice defense. Rejected by Lexi Pizer. Out of bounds, will stay here with the Patriots.
Yeah, I saw the kick to the corner. She decided to drive. Thought maybe she had a good opportunity to shoot and try go for a corner 3. Must not have the green light there. Drove in, got blocked. Nice defense.
Back to Bodie in the corner. There's a nice bounce pass inside. O'Brien just a bit short on the layup. Rebounded by Jackson. Oh, quick trigger. Left corner is good. Ashley Helle. Nice shot there.
Catch and shoot. That's the best thing you can get in girls basketball right there. Way too much space. Knock down the jumper.
Their third three of the game, Jackson, is Olentangy Liberty on the offensive glass. There's Bodie from the top of the key, no good. Russell corrals the board, gives it up to Corey, who's pushing through traffic. Ooh, nice little behind the back move there. Looking for someone to pass to now. Oh, and an errant pass. Anna Bodie takes it away. Oh, and just a bit too strong on the finish. Maddie Lepley made it tough.
Yeah,
Maddie Lepley
kind of sped herself up going in transition. Couldn't slow down enough when she was going to the rim.
Strong drive. Picks up a foul, does Maddie Lepley. She'll head to the line.
And I've been impressed with the ball handling out of all of these players for Jackson. They do a good job just hanging on to the basketball, not turning it over, putting on some nice dribble moves, show off for the crowd.
Lepley knocks down the first free throw. Career 77% free throw shooter. Lepley is a three-time letter winner. Has been on varsity since a freshman. Now her senior year. They're up 15-3 early. Left wing, Sarah Jenks. Oh, just kind of, there was a nobody. Talia Russell is there for Jackson, who pushes ahead. Corey on the left wing. She drives towards the middle. Nice spin move down the lane. Left-handed layup goes. Woo-hoo. That was pretty.
Yeah, just goes one-on-one with the defender. I could just feel the confidence from these polar bears in the room. They feel confident whenever they are one-on-one with a defender that they're going to win that battle no matter who it is.
And Jonathan, that's helped them jump out to an early 14-point lead in the first quarter. There's a three, no good. From Addie Piles as it's over to Lepley. In the corner fires a triple. That's off the front iron, a little bit too strong. Oh, and not looking, thrown away.
Yeah, this team just seems phased right now. Just struggling to score the ball offensively. It's kind of turning into just some self-inflicted wounds, turning the ball over.
It's 4 now for the Patriots, 4 turnovers. Ava Corey brings it up. This is a veteran Jackson team. 3 seniors, 2 juniors in the starting lineup. Top of the key, Helle fires a tough 3. No good. Liberty on the glass.
It's not a bad shot. You've been hitting pretty much all of this first quarter. Want to see if there's a little heat check. Go around 2 screens.
And I don't mind it. It's been a balanced attack, too, so far for Jackson. Multiple players have scored. Here's a left wing triple from Addie Piles, who connects.
Great job on the connection. Just simply pass, catch, shoot.
Liberty's second 3 of the game. Helle has it in the corner. She gives it up to Lepley, top of the key. We've seen her already go one-on-one. Showing off the dribble moves here. Crossover, kicks it out. Here's Corey driving baseline. Nice dump pass down low, a little bit too short. Corey fighting for it. Oh, what a feed back door. Ava Corey finds Maddie Lepley for an and one opportunity.
That was gorgeous. I mean, great backdoor cut, great catch underneath the basket, reverse as well to convert it and potentially have a 3-point play right here.
That's when you put up those goggles. Got the vision. That was a beauty.
Start picking up some dimes off the floor.
Oh, yeah, dropping dimes, dropping dimes. It's like the greatest commercial of all time. Lepley, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Kaylee Wallace bringing it up for Liberty. Gives it to Allie Fisher at the top of the key. Back to Wallace. Back to Fisher. The pass to Cowell in the corner. That's Addie Piles, too strong. but a foul off the second chance from Allie Fisher.
Yeah, just right now, a lot of speed on some of these passes between Patriots. Just want to slow the game down, simplify it for yourself. Jackson's trying to rush you. They're doing a good job at it, taking this 14-point lead as it sits right now. Just simplify the game, try to get back in and chip at these Polar Bears. And should have been 2 shots.
Yes, no more 1-and-1. I figured that out earlier, Jonathan. It's different down in Florida. That one off the mark. 0 for 2 from the line. Liberty down big to Jackson, leading 20-6 as we head to the second quarter.
Go.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Ready to get the second quarter underway on the court for Jackson. Got Maddie Lepley inbounding, Ava Corey bring it up. See Ashley Helle alongside Taylor Pruitt and Maddie Dolan. So that one's going to be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, just changing up the look here for the Patriots. So you come out in the 2-3 zone, just trying to force a little bit more passing above the perimeter from these Lady Polar Bears.
Anna Bodie starting the second quarter for the Patriots alongside Addie Piles. Kate Carson Cowell out there. Ellie O'Brien and Lucia Saiz Roberts. Round out the 5-4 Liberty. Ellie O'Brien tries a drive, gets fouled.
Yeah, great job drawing the foul right there. Going to get yourself a shot at the line. They missed the last 2 from there. But I still, I keep my point together that this Patriots team just needs to slow down because a lot of these shots hitting hard off the backboard in that first quarter and just start here in the second.
It's the first made free throw for Olentangy Liberty. And this is a Jackson team that returned 5 starters, all 5 from last year's regional finals team. This team has some more experience, some more hunger to try and get further in postseason play this season. Ava Corey drives left-handed, forced to pick it up, finds top of the key. That one's off the mark and bouncing around. Goes the other way towards the Patriots.
Yeah, they hit last off of Maddie Dolan, number 4 in black.
Liberty slowly bringing it across the timeline, finally gets it over. O'Brien kicks it up top of the key. Here's Cowell, left wing, 3-pointer, no good. From Anna Bodie, ball bounces around, finds its way to a Jackson Polar Bear. Eva Corey looking for space. She gets it down low. Back to Corey. She'll pull up from the elbow. A little bit too strong. Rebound Patriots, but thrown right away. 5th turnover. As there's a right wing triple from Ashley Helle.
Yeah, she's looked very good here so far in this game. Not just offensively with that 3, but defensively as well. She got that steal that led to that possession.
Leading scorer so far was the MVP here last year in a game that was 30-27, Jonathan. They already almost 30 there.
Yeah.
Come out to play on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, just the pure pace of play. It's been different from these first couple of games that we've gotten to cover. Of course, full busy weekend here at Berkey, but I mean, two biggest schools that are competing here, showing off their versatility. They've got some deep squads. They can play a lot of girls.
Game's going just a little bit quicker here. You know, the pace of it, as you just mentioned, Jonathan, they're playing quick. They're getting more offensive possessions. Is that a 5-second violation?
Yeah, 5-second back to the basket. That's not something you see called very often, but I mean, they have a point. It looked like that could have been the case.
Tight defense forces that there as Ava Corey brings it up. She's been the point guard so far for this Jackson team. Very comfortable with the ball. There's Lepley. Maybe gets away with a little travel, but she'll drive, pull up from the right elbow, rims in, rims out. And over the back foul against Jackson.
I like the isolation play that Jackson's just kind of trusting their stars to do what they can here in this opening game. Of course, you've got some offense that you have set up with your coaches in practice, and you want to try to get that going, but you also want to figure out who your players are, who's going to be your leading scorers, who's going to be the girl that you rely on down the line, that when you need a basket, you can rely on her to score some points.
This is Jackson head coach's Mike Coon's second season. 20-6, your first year is really good, and then you get your whole starting lineup returning too. This could be a very dangerous Polar Bears team as the season goes on, especially if they keep playing like this. There's a nice pass to the corner. Bodie has it, looking for some sort of space. There's none there. Corey in the passing lane, another Olentangy Liberty turnover. Corey kicked out to the corner. Maddie Lepley, no good. Fight for the rebound, secured by Liberty. Oh, free throw line for Carson Cowell, no good. Russell on the glass.
Jackson's doing a great job on the defensive end. As I've said, speeding up this Patriots team, but also just like putting on the full court pressure and forcing some long passes. We haven't really seen too many within 5-6 feet passes from Liberty. It's been a lot of just heaving it over to teammates.
Oh, Maddie Lepley shuffled the shoes before she took off. But Jonathan, how can Olentangy Liberty, produce some offense here?
Well, it comes down to the Liberty guards, just like staying composed, holding on to the basketball, not turning the ball over, slowing it up the court just like they are right here.
Just forced Jackson into their second turnover of the game. I want to see a set play drawn up for Liberty. Allie Fisher doesn't. She fires from the left wing, no good. Bodie on the offensive glass, though. Left wing tries the pass. There's another Olentangy Liberty turnover. That's 8. More turnovers than points right now. Ava Corey floater is pure.
That was a nice looking shot. That's probably the best shot we've seen so far today. Just running out of space. Decides to just try and float it up, and that's a swish right there.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was well executed. Sarah Jenks has it top of the key. And they just, offense, a little stagnant. They can't get really anything going there. Firing another 3. Cowell too strong. And Jonathan, it's just been a lot of 3-pointers from Olentangy Liberty.
Yeah, and then whenever you start missing your first couple, that just carries over to the rest of the team. They have been ice cold today.
Russell's not. She knocks down one from the left corner. 5th 3-pointer of the game for Jackson. They are leading by 21 here early. 3 minutes and some change left in this second quarter. This is a Liberty team that won the district title last year, regional semifinal runner-ups. But Jackson Polar Bears have just came to play. I'd say the Polar Bears have froze out the Patriots. A baseline out of bounds. Carson Cowell will inbound for Liberty. Gets it into Kaylee Wallace.
Watch those feet. Nearly traveled right there.
Close to the baseline as well. Tipped pass. Liberty looking for any kind of space. Gianna Bertone kicks it out. Fisher kicks it out now. The drive, tries to get a foul there to Sarah Jenks. Out of bounds, will stay here with the Patriots.
Yeah, I would argue nearly every other pass from Liberty has been deflected by these Polar Bears, who have just been all over the passing lanes.
And Jonathan, dare I say, they're being forced into these passes. You know, they're tight defense like this. From Ashley Helle just making it so tough on the Patriots offense. I mean, they can't find space. They can't find space in a vacuum. There's a left wing triple, no good.
And it's also the problem when you start missing a number of three-point shots, the other team's going to let you take them. And until you start making them, that's going to be the defensive game plan for Jackson.
And basketball is totally a game of momentum. And, you know, you said it just a little bit earlier. They start missing. I mean, it could stay that way. Maddie Lepley, beautiful drive for two. As Jackson is rolling. They had 30 last year here. They have 30 in the first half with a minute 45 to play. There's a nice floater. That one just off to the left from Cowell. Thrown out. And Wallace can't save it.
I mean, that's a good-looking shot. Just simply couldn't keep it, get it goalwards. I mean, it missed pretty bad, and Liberty just all out of sorts.
It's the 10th turnover for Olentangy Liberty here in this first half. Gotta find some composure. Gotta lock it in here. Get ready for the second half. The game's not over, but if it keeps up like this, it will be soon. There's a corner triple from Lily Wackerly off the mark. A push dribble. Gianna Bertone kicks it to the corner. There's Wallace driving. Nice little short corner pull-up. That's too easy.
Yep, that's the best shot they've had all day. I mean, do a good job with the up fake at the three-point line. You've taken so many threes. They're going to fall for it eventually. And they do a great job, and now they're putting on some full-court pressure. They had the last couple possessions, but doing a good job nearly getting the 10-second call.
And with those missed threes, you want to take it to the paint. You want to see the ball and go in the hoop with some easy baskets like a layup or a short little jumper like that there, about 6 feet out. Oh, what a spin. Oh, my goodness, Maddie Lepley. Take them to school.
Yeah, she's been the MVP here today so far.
Over 900 career points, 4-year varsity player. This is her 4th year playing varsity, I should say. Lily Wackerly looking to go coast to coast, makes the extra pass, and fouled from behind. Maddie Dolan will head to the free throw line.
Dolan's been pretty solid, catching some nice passes underneath. She's got 2 points here thus far. Also some good defense from her as well as she heads to the line.
First one up and good. Jackson 4 for 4 from the line. Seen some missed free throws today, but Polar Bears doing everything right. Maddie Lepley takes a well-deserved break. And both free throws are true. So Jackson 5 for 5 from the line here in the first half. 20 seconds left. Olentangy Liberty try and cut into this deficit a little bit more. There's a nice drive, right-handed on the left side. Nice finish, Hannah Bodie.
Yeah, great dribble drive, slowed up right before the basket, able to convert.
1 on the clock, got a fire, didn't see it in time. And Jackson will head to the half with a 34-11 lead. So you're watching live and free on the OH Report.
Go. Feel like I should go. Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should go.
have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Today's live and free action of the opening weekend of girls basketball here from Smithville High School is presented to you by 89 Homes, building homes, earning trust since 1979. Also, shout out to Ports Petroleum. Count on Ports Petroleum for outstanding service, reliable home heating oil, and customized tank solutions tailored for you. Shout out to also Ale Campesino in Worcester. For pickup orders, call 330-345-6263 or stop by our location on Milltown Road in Worcester. Shout out also to the Brick Street Kitchen and Tap Room. We aim to elevate your sports bar food experience with a unique selection of menu items for patrons old and new. Order online, by phone, or stop by our location on Market Street in Orville. And then also a shout out to Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank, and Spherion Mid-Ohio. Spherion Mid-Ohio is proud to support our local athletes. We know the foundations that make great employees are woven into the teamwork, focus, drive, and perseverance given in each practice and game. Let's get to work at Spherion Mid-Ohio. The Barnball Classic, we're in halftime here at Division I matchup between Liberty and Jackson. It is 34-11 Polar Bears. We'll be back on the OH Report.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
a few moments away from the second half here on the OH Report at the Barn Ball Classic. I'm Caden Schmidt on the call. Jonathan Langdon beside me, my color commentator and camera operator. And Jonathan, I want to ask you, what's really stuck out that Jackson has done well in that first half?
I think just overall the full court pressure that we've seen them put on these Lady Patriots, forcing them to just score 11 points in that first half. There was a long stretch where they only had 3 on the board in that first quarter, and I mean, Jackson just exploded. They were hitting their shots early on in the contest. Liberty simply was not. You just see the disparity there. They've hit 2 threes, but they've both been late in this first half. But I mean, Jackson, spectacular. I mean, look at the numbers. You forced 10 turnovers on these Patriots through a half of play. Just keep what you're doing.
Yeah, the turnovers really jump out. They stick out like a sore thumb. 10-2. Jackson perfect from the line as well. Made more 2s, more 3s, more rebounds. Same amount of fouls, but everything going in Jackson's favor. And I mean, when you have a team with returning players that have played in a combined 346 varsity games, 196 total starts. Lepley starting her 60th career game today. Helle starting her 52nd. This is a experienced Jackson team. They've come out and they've shown that early. First game of the season.
Yeah, for sure. And we're going to get to see them come back out on the floor and just basically do the same thing they did in the first half. I mean, Lepley's really led the way. She's a big presence for them that isn't necessarily inside. She's a shifty guard for them. We saw some nice dribble moves from her. She's led the way for the most part in scoring as well. She's got 12.
On the floor for Liberty, Ellie O'Brien gives it to Anna Bodie. Alongside them is Addie Piles, Ellie Fisher, and Sarah Jenks. As that one is out of bounds, will stay with Olentangy Liberty. Starting unit on the court for both teams. The original starting unit, I should say. Talia Russell, Ava Corey, Maddie Lepley, Lexi Pizer, and Ashley Helle out there for the Polar Bears. Oh, just a little bit too high there. Another turnover for Olentangy Liberty.
Tried to go with the Houston Cougars inbound as they pass it out, give it right back to the inbounder. Just unfortunately, she tried to set herself in position, maybe focused on that a little bit too much, couldn't catch the ball, it was a little high.
It was a good look there. You know, the most dangerous person on the inbound is the person inbounding. So he tried to get it back to her there, wasn't able to. Corey has it on the right wing, gives it up to Lepley, top of the key. Nice drive, left hand through contact, no call. But a jump ball. It's the hustle from Ava Corey.
Yeah, Addie Piles, 23 in white, grabs this rebound, then brings it immediately down to the floor. You can't do that. Those guards are going to pick at you and force a jump ball just like they did right there.
Yeah, back when I played, that was called Munch Munch Land. The Munchkins, you got to keep it away from them, keep it high, up with the trees. Lepley, quick first step, drives and finishes.
I mean, she's been the best player probably on the floor here at Smithville all day. She is doing a fantastic job just getting to the basket, also putting pressure defensively, leading at the top of what seems to be sort of a 1-2-2 zone that they really kind of flick out of every so often.
Averages just over 11 points a game for her going into her 4th year of her career. You can see how she has over 900 points coming in. Has it in the corner now. And there's top of the key, Russell. She's been knocked down from beyond the three-point line. That's the 6th three-pointer of the day for Jackson. Second for Russell, she's up to 8. It's 4 of the 5 Jackson starters have scored. There's a nice drive. Bodie gets the foul call against Lepley.
Yeah, does a good job kind of using her body as she drives left just to kind of shield the ball, tries to go underneath the contesting arm. And most of the time when you're able to get in that position, you're going to draw a foul.
So Anna Bodie at the line. This is the first.
It's a lot of missed free throws here today for Liberty. I mean, if you're trying to get back into this game, the free ones are the best way for you to do that. You just have not been able to capitalize.
And Jonathan, it really hasn't been Liberty at all. A lot of teams missing free throws. Going to be one of the things I work on in practice. I'm a coach of any of these teams here. Is there's back-to-back turnovers for both squads. Ends up in favor of Jackson. Corey drives strong. She gets fouled.
We're going to get some more free throws here. Now, Caden, did you see the clip of the Penn State men's basketball coach? He had a quote where he said, "I want to fire the free throw coach, but then again, I am the free throw coach."
I did see that. You know, you can never work on free throws enough in practice, Jonathan. Whenever you think you got your free throws down, you go out there and then you'll go shoot 2 for 12 or something like that.
I remember when I was in high school, we had a kid that was lights out. We would have free throw drills at the end of every practice, and he made at one point, I think he made 64 straight free throws. Very next game, he shot 2 for 6 at the line. It's very much a mental thing more though than it is a mechanics and simple shooting thing. Yeah,
you can't always sim that game pressure at a practice. So
maybe sometimes before you shoot free throws, you just got to get rocked by one of your teammates, because that's usually how it is.
Just decked.
You're just trying to recover from a shot that you take to get to the free throw line, and it forces you to miss 1 or 2.
Got to take that. If I ever coach, I'm keeping that in mind. You just elbow somebody right in the gut before they go to the free throw line in practice. There's a nice coast-to-coast drive from Anna Bodie. No elbow needed, true. Adam, very good. Corey on the right side. Yeah, I mean, Jackson sharing the sugar. Almost everyone's touched it here already this possession. That'll stay here with the Polar Bears.
Off Sarah Jensen, her leg, as she contested that back door.
Oh, beautiful baseline out of bounds. Lepley just kind of floats it up. Good defense by Olentangy Liberty on the recovery there. They got it. Jackson got it to their best player in the paint. Sarah Jenks, nice drive, stops, flips it up, doesn't go, but gets the foul. She'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, down by a good amount here, Liberty, but I still love seeing the hustle out of the teammates as she hits the floor. Everybody there ready to help her up. You can tell this team's close. Of course, this game not so much, but they're definitely going to be building after this. Good. I don't want to say it's a good way to have an opener go, just to kind of wake you up, but I mean, this is definitely an eye-opener, and you're going to be working on some stuff in practice now.
Yes, and as you mentioned, not necessarily a good thing, but you can make it a good thing. You can build off of this going forward. It's a long season. Olentangy Liberty played 24 games last year, went 18-6. Jackson had 2 more. They went 20-6. But these are 2 good teams. As there's a corner 3. Helle, a little bit too strong. Bodie on the glass, fight for it. Leads to a jump ball.
Yeah, I love the hustle, crashing the glass. I mean, wide open there, shooting the 3. Unfortunately, just that one doesn't go in, and then the possession arrow off of the rebound is actually going to go towards Liberty.
40-15. We get to 35-point lead for Jackson. It will be a running clock. I think Liberty will settle in here in the second half and at least make the score a little bit more reasonable. So there's a nice short corner pull-up from Kaylee Wallace.
Yeah, that's a good look. I mean, she got that earlier on in the first half as well, just doing a nice little up fake, getting to her money spot, which is about 10 feet away from the basket.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Liberty has to stay with that as Jackson throws it away. Their best looks have all come, 6 feet within the hoop, which, I mean, obviously those are going to be your best looks, but those have been their best opportunities as well. They really haven't been able to get anything else outside of those little short corner pull-up jump shots. So that one knocked out of bounds, another turnover. It's 13 for the Patriots.
Tried to knock it off of a Jackson player, and then it just careens right off of her that defender and bounces right back off of Bodie.
Oh, I want to pick the ball up there. Got away with one. It's that trap corner. Russell, right corner. Woo! She's pure.
I mean, whenever you put corner in a description of where they are on the floor, that's where they excel. I mean, even when you pick up the ball in that dangerous corner that you said, they're still able to pass out of it, get a nice looking shot.
Yeah, I mean, Peter Griffin told us you got to take it out of the game. It's a cheat code. Corner 3. They're up to 17 threes. Russell has 3 of those. She's up to 11 points. There's a nice feed inside. A nice finish by Addie Piles.
And that's something they've gone away from. They haven't been able to really find Piles inside.
Showing some pressure. Russell thought about a three. She'll drive in, bounce pass, taken away. Dribbling into trouble. Cowell trying to get rid of it. We got a timeout, Liberty.
Yeah, good called timeout there. It looked like she was about to shuffle the feet. They'll live to see another chance here and keep the possession alive.
It's a 30-second timeout, Jonathan. What can Olentangy Liberty do to, as they look ahead in the season, what can they do today to build on going forward?
Look for more shots like that one right there. Just simply getting yourself open, slowing down the game. I talked about in the first half, they were rushed. The defense for Jackson was doing a great job just simply putting pressure on Liberty. And I mean, when it comes to jumping out to rough starts like you did today, that also cannot happen. Just get out to a solid start, kind of find that medium ground or that middle ground when it comes to playing fast but also playing controlled.
And something I just noticed, Jackson had 20 points in that first quarter. Olentangy Liberty still hasn't got the 20 yet, and we're halfway through the third. It just shows, really.
And they've even played well here in this third quarter.
Yeah. And it's not like Liberty has played bad. The turnovers, those have been bad. Yes, 13 turnovers, that definitely needs cleaned up. But they've gotten some decent looks from the three-point line. The shots just haven't fallen. But as we've been mentioning, we want to see them, get into that painted area a little bit more, try and get some easier shots, and then you can build out to the three-point line. So there's a drive. That one too strong from Wallace. And they go back down into Wallace. Go put that up off the mark. Rebound Liberty.
She kind of ended up with the ball in a weird area and didn't even know what to do with it, even though she was right underneath the basket, could have laid it up and in.
That one's thrown away. Uh-oh. And thrown right back away by Liberty. Nice Corey. Oh, my goodness. How did she get that second chance? And a nice finish down low by Ashley Helle.
And that's just comes off of a lazy inbounds pass from Liberty. Just got to make sure you stay locked in here despite the disparity in points.
You find something to play for. It's the first game of the season. You got a long season ahead of you. Can't be drained. Not that they are. But you play with some energy. Find something to play for here in last 10.5 minutes.
I will say one thing that I've really noticed is that we've hardly seen any threes go up. So I wonder if that's a coaching decision as they've tried to just get it inside and get their points that way.
And I think that would be a good coaching decision if it was, Jonathan. We've been mentioning it, get it inside and then build outside. When you practice, right, you walk into the gym. Coach tells you the first thing to do, you should be taking shots right around the hoop. You work your way out as that free throw is true. This is Layla Tatum at the line, senior for Olentangy Liberty. But, you get into practice, you start doing those close shots, the one-handed form shooting, and you start building your way out. You want to translate that in games, too. You don't just want to come out and fire triples out the wazoo and hope it works.
I'm sure everybody, if they didn't have a head coach that was kind of showing them the way, that would be their game plan. They just want to start throwing up threes and see what falls, but it doesn't work in this game.
Lepley, nice move. Oh, my goodness. Little jab step cross into a little runner. About 6 feet. The referee is not a player. That one is out of bounds. That is the 15th Patriots turnover.
Yeah, they're pretty much right on pace from where they were in the first half. They had 10 going into the third quarter. We got 2 minutes to go here in this frame.
Oh, Helle in the left corner. That one's pure.
What the Helle Berry? Nice shot in the corner right there.
When I saw the last name, that's exactly what I thought of, Jonathan, the pronunciation and everything. Yeah, there's a three-point. I was going to say, I think they would have shot that earlier in the game. Thought about it just a bit too long. Jackson on the glass.
And that was the hesitation. I think that it's been a coaching decision. I think that confirmed it right there with the hesitation But, I mean, if it's open, you shoot it.
Yeah. No, definitely. And it's just you don't want to force three-pointers. But if you have open threes, I mean, let them fly by all means. But you do want to start inside and build your way out. See the ball go through the hoop. Builds confidence. Even if it's a layup. A layup can help you make three-pointers. Believe it or not. Baseline out of bounds for Jackson. Oh, Helle in the corner again. Oh, knocks down another one.
Great looking shot, and that's going to give her 17 here in this game.
Pretty sure she has 5 three-pointers. No, 4 three-pointers for Helle. Another turnover for Olentangy Liberty. Jackson bringing it up. Wackerly kicks it out. Dolan driving, loses her footing for a second. Thought it was maybe a travel, but not before a foul. See here on the replay. Yeah, kind of just clipped her in the back. Oh, there's another good look from the corner. Didn't want it, though. Almost an errant pass. Lepley will fire from the top of the key. Bounces out. Offensive board for Jackson. Right corner three doesn't go. And again, another offensive rebound, this time Lepley. Less than 30 left. Nice crossover move into the paint. Left-handed gets fouled. So Lepley will head to the line with 24 seconds left here in the third of a 32-point lead.
She's got some nice dribble moves. I mean, if you put her on the boys' team, I'm sure that would get by a couple of defenders in practice. That's a nice move, getting to the basket, using that left arm, and getting a nice looking shot, drawing the foul as well.
Yeah, Jonathan, now that you brought that up, have you seen what Michael Porter Jr. was saying about when he was in 8th grade, he could beat WNBA players? I want to hear your opinion.
I'm not going to open that can.
Yeah, all right. She splits them at the line.
I do remember, though, that we would, as on a freshman team, when I played on the freshman team at Ashland, we would scrimmage the girls' varsity players. We'd give them a pretty good fight.
Yeah, you know, I feel like the average player, the average male player is going to get destroyed by a good, you know, women's player. That is a nice finish down low by Addie Piles. But it just gets to a point where athleticism has too much to do with it, as three-quarter heave is too short. Jackson leads by 31 as we head to the fourth.
Go. Feel like I should go.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Yeah.
Check out that baby polar bear. Biggest supporter.
Come on, Coach. Get up
For
shot.
Jackson.
There we go. That's what we want to see.
His second biggest Jackson super fan. I got to give a shout out to Chuck Lovelace. That corner three-pointer off the mark. Liberty off to the break. Here comes Elle O'Brien. She'll slow it up. That one no good from Fisher. Rebound Jackson. Thought about a corner three. That is Lily Wackerly. There's Wackerly again, this time on the right wing. Takes a screen from Lepley. Drives, pull up from about 10 feet, no good.
Good rebound.
And just another second chance opportunity for Jackson. Lepley, she drives baseline. Nice find on the cut. Oh, but can't finish the bunny. And a 94-foot foul. Jackson.
And if you're a Jackson fan, you're loving this score right now. 54-23, 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. I mean, perfect way to open up the season.
I think some of the JV basketball players for Jackson, as the JV games are being played in the middle school here, I think they came over to support, see them kind of up top cheering.
Heck, maybe even get in the game later on.
Hey, you know, you're allowed to play 6 quarters between JV and varsity. Come in and get at least 2, depending on how many they played. But yeah, I mean, there's a left wing pull up, no good. Oh, ball bouncing around. Liberty gets another chance. How about a left wing 3-pointer? That's true.
There's a nice looking shot from the left wing. And you'd hate to see it as a Liberty fan if they just start hitting their shots here in this fourth quarter. Maybe a little too late.
You know, and Jonathan, I wouldn't be surprised if it does happen, just based on the way life goes sometimes. You know, they don't want to fall until it's too little too late. There's a nice feed down low. Corey to Russell. AR ballin'.
Russell's got 13. Little tip for tat right there. Nice little dish inside. Basically the same thing the Polar Bears did on the other side.
Yeah, whatever you can do, I can do better. He kicks it out. Corey, left-handed scoop, just a bit too strong on it. Runner no good, rebound Jackson. It's their 20th team rebound. Lepley looking to go one-on-one. Kicks it out. 3-pointer, no good. From Hope Williams. We have some younger players into the game for Jackson. See Hope Williams, a sophomore out there. Mia Reba, another sophomore. Alongside the 3 stars, Russell, Corey, and Lepley.
It's always a good time to get some opportunity early on in the season. Try to prove yourself, get some minutes later on in the year.
Williams had a nice crossover there, eventually lost it. It's off to the break. It's Anna Bodie looking for, maybe gets away with a double dribble, but finds Sarah Jenks, who knocks down a triple.
Inside out action. Those paint touch threes, you gotta love to see them. Liberty within 25 at this point now.
Corey in the corner. Works baseline. Runner no good. Hope Williams on the glass, and no one even tries to contest her. She scores, and sophomore, that might be her first career varsity basket.
Yeah, the bench was definitely loving it over there.
They were. Good offensive rebound, second chance for Liberty, thrown away.
I mean, wide open. Great job just crashing the glass, making it difficult on the defense. Looks like Piles is checked off for Liberty, probably done for the rest of the game.
It's a nice drive from Corey, who gets fouled. She led the line to shoot 2. So far, leading scorer Maddie Lepley at 17. Behind her, Talia Russell has 13 with 3 3-balls. And on the other side, Sarah Jenks has 8. That free throw is off the mark. Now 7 of 9 from the line as a team. Pretty good percentage. You can make it 8 of 10. Right wing. Gives it up top of the key. Thought about a three, did Kaylee Wallace. Gives it up. Anna Bodie drives and a turnover. It is 18 Olentangy Liberty turnovers. Lepley still in the game. 17 points. Russell gives it to Lepley, who she faces up the wing. Little jab step move, kicks it out to Corey in the corner. Oh, step back long two, doesn't go. Lepley on the offensive glass, fights through two defenders, gets a foul. Tried to put the gravy on the taters. Instead, she'll head to the free throw stripe.
Yeah, she tried to split through a double, and I thought there may have been a jump ball before the shot, but just able to get it out of the hands of the defense. Draws the foul.
Mass subs for Jackson. I think I saw Delaney Bolin check in. Did I read that number wrong? I totally did. That is Katie Norman, number 10. No, Delaney Bolin is in the game. A freshman, the only freshman on varsity for Jackson. As it's like Ava Corey and Ashley Helle are the only starters left in the game. Offensive rebound, trying to get the second chance points, but can't. Helle gets it in. There's a fall away jumper. That's good from the freshman Delaney Bolin. That is for sure her first varsity points. How about that? Freshman gets in, gets a pair.
Yeah, also some love yet again from that bench for Jackson. You can tell how close this team is already just through a couple weeks of practice, and of course, this being the first game of the year.
Yeah, I mean, how fun can it be to, first game of the year and you're doubling your opponent's score? She's looking for another one. Coast to coast goes the freshman Delaney Bolin.
Give her some more minutes, coach. Let's see her work in the first half next time.
She's the real deal. Oh my goodness, what a move. That was nasty McNasty. What a foul.
I mean, having that much touch with the left hand as a freshman, I mean, that should get you some minutes for sure.
Free throw off the mark from Liberty. Jonathan, any points you want to touch on in the final 2 minutes here?
I mean, we're just going to keep on bragging on this freshman for Jackson.
You're absolutely right. That free throw is through. Liberty 5 of 9 from the stripe. Jackson is, let's see if I can read my own handwriting, 8 of 12. You'd be surprised.
I mean, we got 2 minutes left to show some love to one of Jackson's favorite fans.
Yes, Chuck Lovelace. Sure you're out there watching, cheering on this Jackson victory as point total is doubled. Lead by 32. There's a nice drive and finish.
I mean, everybody's going up with the left hand here for Jackson late in the game. Piling on. Crazy enough, we're actually 1 point away from that running clock.
I was just going to say we're 1 point away from something else, too, if they get to the free throw line. Them high school kids love that number. So it is a baseline out of bounds for Olentangy Liberty.
I think somebody's going to try and drive in and get fouled.
I'm rooting for it at this point.
The craze that has taken over college basketball. I mean, you love to see it.
I think it's so cool that, all kids, anyone. That
How
is
about that shot?
That was nasty McNasty for real right there. A little spin, pull up. Love that. But I think it's just so cool that, it's like a meme or whatever, a joke that is just all inclusive to anybody. It doesn't really make sense to me. I don't think it makes sense at all in general, but we're under 60 seconds. I'm getting off track. Only 2 more games after this. on the OH report.
You sticking around, or you heading out of here after this one?
This is my last one. Up next, we got Smithville versus Tuslaw.
Yeah, you were making it sound like you were going to stick with it with us.
I will. Next time. Oh, there's a turnover. No one to beat. There's a wide open layup. That was Lucia Saiz Roberts. Left wing triple, no good. Oh my goodness, what a save. That stays here at Jackson. That's, you know, even if you're up by 30 with 17 seconds left, those are the plays that, you know, win you games.
And guess who it is? It's Delaney Bolin.
She's been balling.
Ballin or Bolin?
You know, I'm not sure if she does bowling as well, but she is balling right now, I'll tell you that much. So that will do it. Jackson wins 68-36. We'll try and get Maddie Lepley for our post-game interview.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
17 points tonight. This is your 4th year playing varsity. What went well early tonight?
Our defense intensity is what, started us out good. I mean, everyone was moving towards the ball, great communication. I mean, just our team has really good chemistry, and that's what started us out good.
I wanted to ask about that chemistry because you guys came back, you returned all 5 starters. What are maybe some fun off-season activities you guys got into to build that teammate chemistry?
We had sleepovers. We went to Cedar Point together. I mean, we just hang out all the time. We are always together, so we're just like family, and I just love this team. So, yeah.
That's awesome to hear. Cedar Point, I grew up out there. It's a great place to be. But Maddie, committed to Purdue Fort Wayne, special player. You have a special team as well. What does it mean to know that you have that type of talent around you?
It's just amazing. I'm just so blessed. I just thank God every day. The opportunity I have to play with all of my teammates. I'm just so lucky to play at Jackson High School.
And you're really close to 1,000 points. You came into this season with over 900. How are you going to try and get that done throughout this season?
I'm just going to let it come to me, and yeah.
And last thing, Maddie, if you could just look right up in that camera for me and shout out whoever you'd like.
I want to shout out my parents. Yep, my parents.
Hey, Maddie, thank you so much. Congratulations and good luck the rest of the way. Our OH Report MVP, Maddie Lepley.
T-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Jackson comes in to the Barn Ball Classic and handles business. A 30-point victory over Olentangy Liberty as they move to 1-0 on the season. For Caden Schmid, Jonathan Langdon, our camera and color commentator, and Adam, our producer today. That'll do it for this one. Up next, we got Smithville versus Tuslaw in roughly 8 minutes.